99.7 K-Red in Aurora, Colorado. This is Brandon Jackson here, calling your Red Foxes football action here in Charlottesville, Virginia, as the Aurora Red Foxes take on the UVA Cavaliers. It's an interesting mix of offenses today. A nicely led passing attack led by quarterback Darren Levine going up against the high-powered rushing attack of the Aurora Red Foxes, averaging 214 yards on the ground. Which offense will come out on top today? And we are underway here in Charlottesville. It's DJ Smith, who's been relegated just to kick return duties, taking this one and bringing it out to about the 29-yard line, a 27-yard return there. And the Red Foxes will come out on offense. The Red Foxes start out here in the shotgun power formation. Winslet and Timberlake in the backfield with them, bringing Urban in motion left. Gaines going to throw here on first down, and it goes to Winslet. So kind of like a redirection play there. Run the sweep left and then throw right, and he picks up a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, full house formation here. Blanchard and Timberlake and Winslet in as Timberlake takes this carry and cuts back right. Able to find a nice little hole there and pick up another 4 yards. That'll make a manageable 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. It's Blanchard and Winslet in the backfield. Hand off to Winslet. Straight up the gut. And he goes left. Big hole for him, and he picks up 6 yards. That'll move the chains for 1st and 10. Pistol formation. 3 wide. It's a read option here, and they bit on Timberlake. Gaines tries to juke and gets tripped up at his feet. Gets a gain of 8, though, however, for a nice 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Read option again. Handoff to Rojas, who checks in for the first time today. And the big boy gets his first carry for 7 yards and a 1st down. 1st and 10. 3 wide. Offset wing. Oferije now in. Gaines going to throw it to him here on a little slant pattern there. And he gets 13 yards on that reception and picks up the 1st down. Red Foxes moving near the red zone. 1st and 10. Handoff, Winslet. They're going to stretch it out here, and he's got some room. Getting to the perimeter and picks up 8 yards as he stopped just at about the 20-yard line for 2nd and 2. Paul Phillips checks into the game now. All the running backs getting a lot of work today. Gaines going to try to set up the screen pass for him, but he's met immediately, and the pressure gets to him in time, but he just gets rid of it. 3rd and 2. Gaines looking, throws over the middle. Got Vernon Winslet. Angle route there. Mixing up the play calling here. Nice little dink and dunk to try to move the chains here, and they pick up another 1st down. 3 wide. Here's Gaines from the pistol. Throws underneath, this time for Dallas Killinger. He gets his first reception. Only a 1-yard gain, however, for 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. 2 wide. It's Blanchard and Timberlake in the backfield. Or I said Winslet in the backfield. Winslet going to try to cut back here and only able to pick up 3. So we're seeing a lot of Winslet by himself with Blanchard in the backfield as they're mixing it up a lot with the running backs today. Bunch formation here for 3rd and 6. Gaines throws over the middle. Touchdown, Dallas Killinger. They had Dallas run a little comeback in the middle of the field, so you basically just have them sit right in the middle while the Cavaliers are trying to protect the end zone. And you throw it short about 2 yards and let them run in for the rest. So here's the kick back deep here for Krabs. He's going to return it here from his 1-yard line. He's got some decent blocks down the sideline as he approaches midfield. DJ Smith, the only one able to catch up with him, and he's knocked out of bounds by Stephon Porter at about the 28-yard line. Big return for the Cavaliers. 1st and 10. Levine's throw nearly picked off. Dante Devine there in coverage. If he just turned around, that would have been a pick 6. 2nd and 10. Coming out in that 3-2-6 defense. It's Unatoa, Sherville, and Swift. And on the defensive line, or I should say Connor Bruce there. And they tried to run, seeing that there was only 5 in the box, but it still gets stuffed by Connor Bruce coming in to make that tackle. A 2-yard loss, 3rd and 12. They stay in that 3-2-6 package. Here's Levine. They're setting up the screen here for Daniel Ham. Sam Montgomery coming down and chasing him down from his safety spot. Only a gain of 4, and that will bring out the kicking unit as Aurora gets a big stop after the huge return. Here we go. Kick is up, going left, and just sneaking in through that left upright. I mean, that was very close to being a miss. But Virginia puts up their first points of the game. 1st and 10. Here they come in the full house. Handoff again to Windsor. So thus far, he's been getting most of the carries. That's his 4th rush, but he only gets a gain of 1 there, and it'll be 2nd and 9. 3 wide here. Oferije in at tight end. Timberlake by himself in the backfield. And it's going to be a quick slant pattern here. Caught by Isaiah Irving for a 9-yard gain. And it'll be 1st and 10 as they move the chains. 1st and 10. Back in that power shotgun formation. They got split backs. Actually, no, it's just split backs in the shotgun. But a false start here called on Nathaniel Merriweather. He jumped too early on the count. It'll be 1st and 15. Okay, they've got 4 wide here. Oferije lined up as a wide receiver this time in the slot. Gaines trying to roll out left here and save what he can on this play as he felt the pressure from Micah Kaiser. It'll be 2nd and 15. 3rd and 15. Gaines. Pressure immediately, and he's sacked. 6-man blitz. 5 up front, took all the gaps away, and I mean, he just came straight up the center. There was no chance for Gaines to make a play there. And Darius Watts punts this one away and angles it out of bounds. And the Cavaliers are started about they're going to mark it at about the 43-yard line for 1st and 10. Levine from the gun. Looking, throws over the middle, finds Dowling there on the catch, and Donnie gets a 9-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 1 for Virginia. 2nd and 1, bunch formation, 3 wide left. And then 1 on the solo by the right, and it's Lavroni who gets the catch here, and Andre Lavoni absolutely trucks through. Looked like Jasper Willis there who was in coverage, and finishes off the play to get some extra yardage. A 20-yard reception there for 1st and 10 as they approach the red zone. Levine gonna hand it off here to Daniel Ham as he runs through the tackle of Ishmael Finn Michaels. He has to be brought down from behind by Craig Kilgore. An 8-yard gain there, but that will be the last play of the 1st quarter. Aurora puts up 7 points here in the 1st, but Virginia is driving right now with a field goal to add to their score. Can they take the lead here, and can Aurora stay up to speed with them? We'll see. We'll be right back. 99.7 K-Red Aurora. We'll be right back. 99.7 K-Red Aurora, Colorado. 7-3 ball game here. Your Red Foxes up as Levine takes the snap here from the gun. Throws over the middle. He's got Donnie Dowling, who catches that one straight over the middle of the field. Nearly got in for the end zone until he was met by some Red Foxes. 1st and goal on a 17-yard play. They line up in a goal line set, but here they are coming out in a 1-5-5 monster formation. Levine going to throw out left. I guess the Red Foxes were anticipating pass, but still can't stop it. Brandon Marshall, touchdown. And Virginia takes the lead. 10-7 ball game now, 1st and 10. As Aurora will start at the 25-yard line. Gaines drops back here, sets up a screen for Timberlake. And I don't know where the blockers were at all. He was surrounded by 3 orange uniforms, and Timberlake pays for it. A loss of 6 for 2nd and 16. In the gun, Gaines rolls out right, looking for a man. Ends up taking off down the sideline and gets shoved out after a gain of about 12 there as he was trying to get out of bounds. And it'll be a manageable 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Gaines looking, throws left underneath the Timberlake, and he gets blasted. Now on the right side, he had Isaiah Irving open but missed him, and it'll be 4th down. So Darius Watts back to punt here, and it's a fake. They're going to throw it. Watts stepping up. He's got some room. He's going to run and take off, and he picks up the 1st down. So they got a little too conservative there on the punt. The blocks hold up, and Darius Watts runs it himself for the 1st down, and the Red Foxes stay on the field. Winsley. Good run there up the middle. Picks up a gain of 7 on that one. And that'll make a 2nd and 3 for the Red Foxes. Pistol formation, Timberlake in the backfield with Gaines. Gaines goes read option and keeps it. He's able to storm up and get a 4-yard gain before he's brought down, but that'll move the chains for the Red Foxes. First and 10. Back in the full house they are, with Rojas in the mix this time. They're going to hand it off here to Winslet. Got a big hole in front of him. And he's able to push forward and get a gain of 14. Great job on the read there again. And Winslet finds a nice space to go ahead and get some major yardage. First and 10. 3 wide. Oferije is going to move out wide. Now it's 4 wide. And Gaines will take the snap here. Throw over the middle. Got Dallas Killinger. He's been active today. That's his 3rd catch. That one goes for a gain of 10. But they're going to mark him a little short of the chain, so it'll be 2nd and inches. Timberlake in the backfield here. He's going to storm straight upfield, and he's got a huge hole. Timberlake finding the running lanes as well. He gets his 2nd carry, and that one goes for about 14. First and 10. Bunch formation again. Gaines, play action. Rolling out right and sacked. Wasn't able to find anyone in time and tried to roll out of the pocket but couldn't find anything. 3rd and 8. 4 wide here for Gaines. Throwing over the middle. Overthrows. Dante Devine was actually in there. I didn't even notice that. He was in that slot position, but Aurora brings out the kicking unit. So the wind is behind O'Shea as he gets this one up and knocks it straight through. So O'Shea with the wind behind him. He's been perfect this year thus far and gets that one to go and ties this ball game up at 10 apiece. We're past the halfway mark here in the first quarter, and here's Virginia with Daniel Ham just running through the arms of Connor Bruce, but finally brought down by the hard-hitting corner, Paul Beneventi. 2nd and 8. Here comes Levine from under center. Throws over the middle, but overthrows his man. Not sure who he was looking for there, but it'll be 3rd and 8. 2-4-5 defense here from Aurora, and they go deep downfield to Lavrodi. Makes the catch, and that's a big play for the Cavaliers as they were mixing up the blitzes and doing such a great job of creating pressure on Levine. But on this play, the zone defense, they find the hole. Jasper Willis not able to get there in time, and that's a huge 35-yard gain. They're past midfield. Levine throws over the middle. This time he's got Olamide Zacchaeus, and he picks up a gain of 10 and moves the sticks. At the 28-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers, shotgun formation. They're going to move Ham out wide. Levine throws over the middle, finds Zacchaeus again, and he storms past Ishmael Finn Michaels. Ishmael's been getting a lot of work today, and it seems like he hasn't really been able to keep up, but this will be 1st and goal for Virginia. Levine dropping back. 3-man rush, and they're not able to get to him, and Zacchaeus gets in. Touchdown. Olamide Zacchaeus gets in and puts up the 2nd score today for Darren Levine. 17-10 ball game. Here's the kickoff deep. And this time it's Paul Phillips who receives it. Cuts it out right now. He's got some room down the sideline. Not able to get past that last defender, and it would have been a foot race, and I don't think they would have won it. But a good return there out to the 41-yard line. Gaines in the shotgun formation here. 4 wide. Throw over the middle. Got Dallas Killinger, and he shed the tackle. And he's able to shed that to get his way past the sticks and a 1st down. 11-yard play there. 2-minute offense now for the Red Foxes. They're going to go handoff here to Timberlake straight up the middle. He only gets 1. It looks like the Red Foxes are going to have to hurry back up to the line. 2nd and 9. Here's Gaines. Looking, throws over the middle, got Wilby Sinclair. He makes his first appearance, or first catch in this game. Gain of 12 there for him, and the Red Foxes keep it moving. 1st and 10. Offset wing formation, Gaines. Looking, can't find anyone, just has to throw this one away, but it's not in the vicinity of anyone, and here comes the flags.
Intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding. That'll push him back 10, and you can't have that right now. 2nd and 10. Pistol formation, Gaines, bunch, looking, throws over the middle, got Chucko Farije. He was running the post right up the seam, and it just got right behind the safety, and he didn't turn around fast enough to realize just how much space was in front of him, and Farije turns it into a 27-yard gain. Read option again for Gaines. He keeps it himself, powering forward, trying to fight through that tackle for 2nd and 1. Then they'll hurry back to the line. 2 timeouts remaining. There's There's a handoff to Winslet that goes nowhere. He's met immediately. Loss of 1, and Mashburn will call timeout. 3rd and 2. Pistol offset I. Gaines going to go play action, roll out right. It's enough room for him to try to run it, and he slides down at about the 3-yard line, but they've got to hurry back up to the line and try to conserve that timeout. They do. Gaines, read option call. Gaines trucks straight through. Touchdown. What a huge run there by Chandler Gaines. A gutsy call to go read option, and Gaines powers straight through the corner and makes his way into the end zone. So we've gotten here to halftime. Tie ball game here in Charlottesville. 17-17. The rushing attack for Aurora looking great, and Virginia's passing offense getting the job done. Who capitalizes and makes the plays needed to win this one? We'll find out. This is 99.7 K-Red. Brandon Jackson. We'll be right back for the rest of this game. 99.7 K-Red, Aurora, Colorado. This is Brandon Jackson. As we're about to get the third quarter underway, it's been quite an exciting game between Virginia and Aurora. Both offensives have been able to do their thing. Pretty much drive downfield, have nice drives, get into the end zone as we have a nice 17-17 ball game, hopefully with a lot more scoring coming underway and hopefully in favor of Aurora. So far, the tail of the tape in this game. Actually, some decent passing thus far from Chandler Gaines. He's got 103 through the air, 94 rushing yards for Aurora, and they have pretty much dominated the time of possession as Virginia has mostly gotten it done through the air. 1st and 10. Tight end comes in motion right. They're in the I formation. 2 wide. Handoff to Daniel Ham, and again, he finds himself going nowhere. Quentin Cage, a tackle for a loss there. 3 yards as pretty much the defense got off their blocks on the line and forced the play. 2nd and 13. There's the blitz coming. Levine gets it out to Lavroni as he picks up a gain of 9 there. Makes up most of that yardage as it'll be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Aurora showing blitz. They're going to bring a wide receiver in motion right, and now Finn Michaels comes up and creeps towards the line. Levine going to pitch it out, and they take advantage of the blitz that they show, and they pitches it out here to Jordan Ellis, and Benavinti has to come up from his corner position to make the play after a 12-yard gain on the option. 1st and 10. Here's Levine. Sacked! Dylan Sherville applying the pressure, but it's Rangi Unatoa who comes in and makes the play from his left end position. 7-yard loss for 2nd and 17. I love what they've been doing, mixing up the blitz packages and the zone coverages, as now Finn Michaels comes in on a blitz, and now he makes the play. 1-yard loss. They'll actually credit Quentin Cage, but it was definitely Finn Michaels who helped to make that play possible. 3rd and 18. Levine has to just float one up there, and oh my. That was almost caught, but Sam Montgomery, that was really, really poor coverage there, but Sam Montgomery comes back in time to force the breakup. 1st and 10. Timberlake going to cut back left here on his run, but isn't able to get much, only a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Ball on about the 40-yard line. Gaines dropping back here. He's going to roll out to his left and tries to throw this back to, it looks like, will be Sinclair, but to no avail as it just falls to the ground for 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Switbacks. Gaines looking, throws over the middle, got Vernon Winslet as he's met just as he catches the ball, but he hangs on to it and picks up the 1st down. Just enough with that 8-yard gain. 1st and 10. They're going to go back here to Winslet as he storms up the middle and picks up a gain of 4 there for 2nd and 6, and the Red Foxes are over 100 yards rushing. 2nd and 6, 3 wide. Ofarije in at tight end, and they've got, it looks like, Timberlake in the backfield. They're going to throw a screen for Timberlake, makes a juke move and tries to work his way to the first down yardage, but is only able to pick up 5. So this should be a manageable 3rd and 1 situation here. 3rd and 1. Full house formation. Handoff goes to Rojas, and Rojas, again, the big boy, able to run and get a lot of yardage using that big body of his as they clear a path for him, a 7-yard gain for 1st and 10. 2 wide, offset I formation in the pistol. Gaines rolling out to his right. This time he's going to keep it himself. And he's got to stop taking these hits. Tries to get out of bounds, and he's actually a little slow to get up here on this play. And in comes Miguel De Sousa. 2nd and 3 from that pistol full house formation, and De Sousa unwisely doesn't read the play well there. He should have given it to Winslet as he had a wide open hole. Gaines checks back in for 3rd and 3. Handoff, Winslet straight up the middle. Good blocking for him as he spins forward. Taking the contact there. 9-yard gain for him. And the Red Foxes keep the chains moving as they enter the red zone. 1st and 10. Ball at the 20-yard line. Gaines not liking something. He changes the play here as in the offset wing formation. It's Gaines who's going to do a read option, and he keeps it himself and finally brought down. He was laying on top of a defender, but he finally gets shoved down to the ground after a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Again, another offset wing formation here as Gaines going to keep it himself again on a triple option this time. He had faked the handoff to Timberlake and had Winslet running with him. Only picks up 3 for 3rd and 3. Gaines from the pistol. He's going to drop back here to throw. Throws over the middle for Irving on a crossing pattern. And I think Irving saw the green in front of him before he held on to the ball. O'Shea puts this one up and through. And that puts Aurora back up in front, 20-17. 1st and 10, Levine. Not a lot of time here to work in the 3rd as he rolls out to his right. Just bombs one deep downfield and nearly picked off. Paul Beneventi and Sam Montgomery in coverage as he was looking for DeAndre Britton. 2nd and 10. Levine with split backs in the gun. He's going to throw here. Throws out right and way too wide of his man Lavroni. 3rd and 10. This Aurora defense has been pretty outstanding as they've mixed up the coverages today. Levine going to drop back the throw here, and this time the coverage is not there. Olamide Zacchaeus makes the catch towards the sideline and picks up the 1st down. So 1st and 10, interesting stats. 16 first downs for Aurora and only 8 for Virginia as Kilgore picks this one off in the middle of the field. He just leaps up there, makes the catch, and it's a turnover for Aurora as they take over near midfield, and Mashburn congratulates Kilgore on the sideline. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Aurora with possession here as they go into the 4th with a 3-point lead. Great interception there by Kilgore to get us here. And we've got a ball game on our hands heading into the 4th. Can Aurora knock off an ACC opponent? We'll see. This is the 99.7 K-Red, Aurora. 99.7 K-Red, Aurora. This is Brandon Jackson here. 4th quarter, Aurora up on Virginia, 20-17. 3 wide here for Gaines. He throws over the middle. Way too late there for Dallas Killinger. He had him open, but where he threw the ball was dangerous as Tony Jean breaks up that pass. 3rd and 9. Gaines throwing over the middle. This time that pass is on target for Timberlake, but he doesn't hang on. They're attacking the seams, but receivers are not hanging on to the passes. 1st and 10 after the punt. Here comes Levine. He's going to hand off here to Daniel Ham, and he goes nowhere. It's that monster 1-5-5 formation that they're going to today, and it's Stephon Porter and Craig Kilgore there to make the tackle. 2-yard loss. Levine looking, stepping up in the pocket, feeling the pressure, and he's sacked. It's Rangi Unatoa and Andre Swift there to make the play. Unatoa applying the pressure here, and they're not able to keep up with these different looks that Aurora's presenting them. 3rd and 14. They're coming out 3-2-6. Levine with the pressure hanging on him. He throws deep for DeAndre Britton, but a little too far for him as the pressure came bearing down, and Virginia will punt. So here's the punt back deep. Paul Phillips to return. He fields this one cleanly. Cuts right. Cutting back left. He had some room but got tripped up behind a blocker. And Phillips slams the ball on the ground knowing he had room. But a decent 13-yard return there. 1st and 10. Offset I with Winslet and Gaines. Gaines gonna go a triple option here and pitches it out to David Blanchard. His first carry goes for a 1st down. The big Moose getting 10 yards on that one. 1st and 10, Aurora driving. They're at the 37-yard line. Offset I formation from the pistol. Here's Gaines. Gonna roll out right here. He's got a man open, but waits too late to try to get it to Oparije. He also had Isaiah Irving open in the middle of the field. Only a gain of 3 for 2nd and 7. Offset I look, same formation again. Handoff, Winslet, he's met in the backfield. 1-yard loss. It's Stephen Wright in on the tackle. 3rd and 8. They've got to convert here and get some points. Gaines rolling out right, throwing, wow. Tight throw there, but leads Oparije enough. And he makes the catch for the 1st down. I had flashbacks to the Miami game there. That tight coverage, but Gaines leads him to the right, whereas D'Souza led him deep, and that was an interception. But here, a reception and a critical one needed as Winslet comes out left. And they're going to run it here with Timberlake from that full house formation, but he doesn't go anywhere. CJ Stalker stalking Timberlake in the backfield there. 2nd and 10, bunch formation, 3 wide. Timberlake alone in the backfield with Gaines. They're going to try to run out as much clock as they can here. Here's Gaines, throw over the middle, quick slant for Irving. He picks up 5. It'll be 3rd and 4. So, does Aurora settle for a field goal here? They try to go for the kill. 3rd and 4 as we're midway through the 4th. Gaines stepping up. Didn't like what he sees. Rolls out left. Able to find some green and slides down inside the 10-yard line at about the 8. 1st and goal. They come in that I formation. Pistol. Here's Gaines. Handoff. Winslet trying to bounce off his tackle. And he had some green in front of him, but was only able to get to about the 3-yard line. Good gain, however, for 5. He's got 55 on the day. 2nd and goal. Offset I formation. Gaines doesn't like what he sees and changes the play call. Changing some other plays here. They stay in that full house. Here's Gaines. Throw underneath for Winslet. Not able to get much here, only a gain of 1. 3rd and goal as the clock keeps ticking down. 2:20 left to play here. Gaines, 3rd and goal. They go in that power shotgun formation. Throw underneath, Vernon Winslet, touchdown. Aurora takes a 2-possession lead as Winslet gets his first touchdown of the day. Nice design to go underneath, and again, they see Virginia's protecting the end zone. They go underneath and let the receiver do the rest. 1st and 10. Levine looking, throws left, got a man. It's Lavroni. He makes another catch here, and they hurry back to the line. Levine, throw underneath. Lavroni again. Met by Paul Benevetti, who brings him down as Virginia rushes back. Throw underneath. There's DeAndre Britton. He gets his first catch of the day. Only goes for 7 yards, but he does pick up the 1st down. 1st and 10. They stay in the gun. 4 wide. Levine looking, stepping up, pressure coming. Deep throw, intercepted. It's Jasper Willis, the safety, making the pick as he's wrestled down at the 30-yard line. And Aurora only has to get a 1st down to put this game away. What a play by Jasper Willis to come up from his safety position and make the play. And Aurora is on the verge of upsetting an ACC opponent. Levine got a stern talking to on the sideline after that one. 1st and 10. They're in the pistol I-form formation. Here's Gaines, sheds a tackle, and he gets enough room after the block from Vernon Winslet and picks up the 1st down. Mashburn and that offense is excited on the sideline, and that might be enough to do it. 1st and 10. Handoff, Timberlake. Can he get another 1st? Timberlake able to stretch that out to the 6-yard line. and Virginia forced to use their second timeout. One more first down puts this one away for good. Gaines, handoff, Winslet straight up the middle. He crosses midfield, gets the first down. Game over. Red Foxes win in Charlottesville against the Virginia Cavaliers. And Gaines lines up in victory formation. The Aurora Red Foxes have defeated the Virginia Cavaliers, and they go home happy as Gaines and Oparije do a nice little chest bump there. And man, what a game. Chandler Gaines, no interceptions, very clean game, no turnovers by Aurora. They did such an excellent job once they got to the red zone. 3 touchdowns, 2 field goals. I mean, what else could you possibly ask for them? 10 of 15 on third down conversions. The amazing punt fake that they did as Darius Watts ran it in. And yes, Chandler Gaines absolutely deserved player of the game honors, throwing 2 touchdowns, running for 1, 3 touchdowns total on the day by Gaines. And the Red Foxes, man, 3 wins, 3-2 on the season now. They are 3 wins away from being bowl eligible with 7 games left in the season. Just an outstanding performance today by this team. I could not be any more proud. Vernon Winslet, Chuck Oparije, Marcus Timberlake, even Rojas and Blanchard getting in there. Just a great all-around team effort. It didn't take one man. It was the whole team coming together there, and all the different defensive looks that they had today. Rotating in guys like Dylan Shervill, Stephon Porter, and also bringing in Buck Jones on a few plays, even though we didn't hear his name called today. Mixing it up on defense, creating different looks, different blitzes, different zones. Even though it didn't work out as well in the first half, really showed in the second half as they pitch a shutout and stop Virginia all throughout the third and fourth quarter. It's quite a game, quite a game. Got to give all the credit to Coach Mashburn doing what he needed to do, having his team prepared, coming back to his home state, and beating the Virginia Cavaliers. The Red Foxes absolutely deserve to celebrate after this one, and I know you guys are going to have a lot of questions when we get back home. I'll be looking forward to them. This is 99.7 K-Red, Brandon Jackson. I will see you next week.